Hello there guys, it's me, Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 12 of Age of Wonders 4. Now that we've found one of the other civilizations, I don't like calling them civilizations, it sounds wrong because it's not a civilization game, but you know, they are civilizations. So we found them. We need to sort of have a look at these things over here. I do have a scout down here, so I might use the scout for that. It is part of the thing that we have to do after all. Do I have movement left on this scout? Can we get through here, or is it blocked? No, we can just about sneak around this way, I think. So let's see if we can go around that way and grab that one. We've got to make nice with Flotsam, but we're working on that currently. You were going around popping off some of these hostile armies. There are a few more still around. Which of our armies is in the best condition right now? I mean, probably our main army. So, let's hit you with the main army before these guys get it. In fact, let me just retreat slightly, because I can actually come in with this army and we can hit with both. So, let's go ahead and do that, because it gives us a far better chance of winning. And, I was going to say, it'll make it less likely for us to lose a unit. But we did lose a unit. We lost a polearm unit. I'm going to do this one manually then. I don't like losing units, especially on a fight which should be an easy one. I don't really think we should have lost a unit there. And what I intend to do is also move this spell shield over to the primary army. So let's go and hide the spell shield over here. We'll also move in with Big Scary Dragon Boy. I mean, there's no hiding him really, is there? Let's go and put spears up front. I might leave that other spear around the side just as a potential blocker. If anyone tries to come around from the back, you should already be facing the right direction, roughly. This side, got another hero. We could use him to flank round. He is armed, but he is also a caster. So we don't necessarily want to get too close with him, but we want him somewhere where we can potentially rush in. We will have our healer at the back. Now, let's go ahead and put a heal on Dragon Boy, because he is at the front. We'll put another spear around the side. Now, I'm very aware it was a spear unit that I lost in the auto-resolve. I don't know why that happened. Let's go ahead and just end the turn, let them move in. There might be some poison coming towards us here. They're all tier 1 units. Right, they've all grouped up nicely, which is great for us. So, Ice Coffin. Now, did I not have some ability that was an AoE? None of these, apparently. Let's not bother with any of those right now. Although casting one of them would potentially give us... yeah, let's go for the Cosmic Ablation. And does it matter which one we go for? I guess these ones at the front probably have the most health, so let's drop one on you. Just because it'll give us Star Blades on some of the units. Now... you have the Dragon Breath, which always hits and has a chance of electrifying enemies, but Cloud in the Bottle, and that pushes back. So we kind of want to move here. We want to use Cloud in a Bottle. We can't hit all of them, unfortunately, because of the angle, but we can hit most of them. Now, we'll push them back. And then if we use Dragon Breath... and look at that. They're nearly all electrified and they've taken a massive chunk of damage. I'm going to go around here with this spear and poke this one with it. I mean, we'll take some damage back, but that's fine. We do have some healing ability. Let's move in with this caster. And can we finish anybody off? No, we can severely weaken this one, which means it might well die if it attacks that pike or attempts to move. Let's go around the back. What have you got here? Oh, you've got Cloud in a Bottle as well, but it's still got that same range issue. I mean, you don't have a lot of health, but you can certainly get a sneaky shot in from the side. Let's move forward with the Spell Shield, because we can use the Spell Shield to protect. We'll move this spear out of the way just so that we can bring the Arcanist forward. So we've only got a if we hit that, we'd kill it, but we've only got a 30% chance of hitting. I'm going to go for this one. It's got more health and we've got a better chance to hit. Can we hit with you? 70% chance. Let's roll the dice. And it worked out for us. I think we got it. Yeah, so they're down to 3 units now. We've still got the Soother. Now, there isn't really any great spots for the Soother to be in, but we can get a free attack with him, so we might as well... I say him, obviously it's a multiple unit. We missed, that was a shame. And then we've got this Skirmisher unit, which isn't really all that useful, but we'll move it forward. It does have Venomous Spit, actually, which does have a range of 4. So I shouldn't underestimate the utility in that. What the heck was that? Displaced reality. Every 2 turns, all attacking units are displaced by 2 hexes. Wow. Suddenly made it a lot easier for the AI, because I wasn't blanking anymore. So yeah, we have this Venomous Spit which we can use. Just to graze, unfortunately. Now, you still have another attack. 60% chance to hit. No killy kill. I mean, we should still do it. And they are out. Excellent. What does that leave us with? Leaves us with you. 90% chance to hit with that caster, and that's a kill. Leaves us with 1 unit who... Well, I mean, we can kill that unit with whoever we want, really, can't we? Just squish with our leader. There we go. So, there was no need to lose any units there, and I don't think we took... Well, we took a tiny bit of damage, like a grazed knee or something. So that's good. While we've got these units here, what I want to do is... Yeah, I'm going to take one of these spears and put them in this army, and I'm going to take the Spell Shield and put it in this army. Because I prefer Spell Shields for a bit more defensiveness. Now, I don't think we're going to be anywhere near prepared enough to do this tree. And we've mostly uncovered our own island, so I don't think there's anything hostile left here. And I'm not sure if anything can respawn, but I'm going to assume that there is the possibility that it can. Let's have a look at what else we've got here. Negotiations succeeding with Flotsam, so we are getting there. Looks like we're overtaking this guy as well, so that'll be alright. Enchanted Crow Companion. So, it's just, yes, only 1 scout. So that gives our scout an extra 2 vision range. We've got another Empire development skill that we could pick up. But I think we might want to start thinking about getting a 3rd city. So maybe right now we wait on that one. So can't move too much further with the scout, but we can move further. I think I'm going to be blocked this way. So where was that other... Wow, he's really moving out in this direction, isn't he? So we might have to go around that way to get there. Okay, so where else are we going to go? You've got orders. That is just a Soother. Let's start bringing you down here. Where are we going to have our 3rd city? We want somewhere with goodish resources. And I don't want my cities all cramped too far together. So I'm thinking probably more down here. In this sort of area where we've got the sheep. We've got the iron. We've got the gold. We've got the firestone. That seems like the best sort of idea. Don't have any movement left on you, so I can't do it on this turn. So with that said, let's just end the turn. Opponents are moving. Also, I don't want him coming over here and setting up on this island, because he could. Just seems to be backing off with his units. Okay, so yeah, movement down here is really slow, because this is like swampiness. So I might move across with the other army soon, but not necessarily right now. Frostblades are now done. Can't remember who that works on, but I need to do that. Scroll of Attunement basically gives star blades to units that don't already have that ability. But all my units are astral, so the only or mystic units, so the only ones it would work on is that skirmisher unit, so that's not worthwhile. Frost arrows, again, would only benefit my skirmisher unit. I don't have any ranged units. Let's give Wayfinder to the scout. I mean, we've only got one scout, so it'll be cheap. I will keep moving you towards the armies. And then we've got this one. Is this another scout? Did I? Oh, it's the same scout. It's just, yeah. I mean, I can go through your territory, but I'm not sure how much you'll appreciate that. So I'm going to go around this way because I want to have a look and see what's going on anyway. Let's end the turn. Because there's not a lot going on there. Let's get you around here. And we'll see if we can nip through there. It looks like it might be blocked. I'm not sure if we're going to find a way through. I might have to nip through their territory. I think you can go through the territory. I think you only get sort of told off if you stay in the territory. So we do have a soother in that army. We don't have a soother in this army. So yeah, let's try and get these together and have an full stack. Once we've got this city set up, we might have a look at this one. New Empire development skills. No, we've already got this one. No, we haven't got this one. Farms grant +5 food. I mean, that is nice. Yeah, let's get the extra food because by the time we've got up to there, a few turns will have passed. We'll be all right. Not too much to do on that turn. Opponent's moving. Right, I think on this crossroads is around about the spot that I want to have the city, to be honest. So let's build the outpost there. And we'll be able to grab a few useful things. And then these armies are going to join together. Orders required for you. Let's see how far we can get you around. Yeah, you're still blocked, you see. Oh, is this actually out in the water? Ah, it's out in the water. Well, that changes things then. We can go around the outside for that. Okay, we've got to produce some stuff now. So, we've got a tavern at Hex Point. That is just about helping with the stability, but stability is still in the toilet, to be honest. We've got a decent amount of gold. Let's go ahead and get the bathhouse, because in one turn, we're going to be able to get another province, and that's going to tank the thing even more. 10 turns for the bathhouse, 2 farms and a quarry. What do we have here already? We've got 1 farm, we've got a quarry. If we build another farm, we can get a boost on that on the next turn. So I think that's the way to go. You're also working on another spell shield. We've got that enchantment, whatever. We can get the tier 2 Tome of Scrying, and then we can get Watchers. Tower of True Sight. City achieves True Sight, making it possible to spot invisible or camouflaged enemies. Guided Projectiles is useful. Ignores accuracy penalties from obscuring condition caused by units that are in the way in certain terrain. And that would work on our battle mages and our soothers and the skirmisher. I think that's a good one to go for. That'll give us some more boost towards our astral affinity as well.
Awaken your mind's eye to gaze beyond.
And yeah, let's go for guided projectiles because I think that'll be a nice little early benefit there. Now the game is saying there isn't too much else that we can do right now. Are we building units in all of our cities? You're not. You're working on the mint. What could we get here? Let's get another spell shield, actually. We should work up to at least 3 armies, especially given that we're going to be getting a 3rd city, so we'll have the opportunity for a 3rd hero. So you should now be able to build... yeah, let's get a farm here. And now that we've got that farm, this should be boosted. Yeah, because it's gone down from 10 turns to 6 turns. Because it is now boosted. Okay. So, you can embark, actually. Let's get you in the water, and you can go around and have a look at that thing. We don't need to use the scout for it, because the scout is pretty committed to exploring this island now. So let's go and do that with the scout and see what we can find. We've got spells ready to cast. We want to work on... yeah, let's do the Wayfinder enchantment anyway. Or enhancement. Is it enhancement or enchantment? I can never remember. It's an enchantment. It does enhance them, but it's an enchantment. We can move around with our main army unit. We are pretty much fully healed. How long is it going to be to get that spell shield? 4 turns. Let's go down here and have a look at this, just to see how bad it is. But I've got a feeling we will need a better army before we have any chance of being able to do that. Oh, okay. Meeting Otto the Discarded. A ruler of an unmet people slowly comes out of hiding, addressing you with gathered courage. You are not Nimue. I am Otto the Discarded, ruler of the drowned recreants. Once we were the goddess's favourites, until she became disappointed with us. She drowned so many of us when we fled her wrath. We survived by staying hidden, but her power grows with every creature she builds and drowns. Please, you must stop her before she catches us. If good Godir truly exist, please deliver us from her wrath. Tell me what I can do to help. Voice of Reason Aftermath. Through negotiations with the Seer of Flotsam, you have persuaded Decimus the Unwavering to consider that your goals of stopping Nimue may be justified. Decimus looks distraught. Seer Criosa Quill tells me that you are reasonable, but your words, they cannot be true. Nimue, she's in my head, whispering still. Did she really drown all those people? Are the stories true? They can't be. He winces once more. I need time to think. I thank you, Astral Serpent Aralazlira the Vainglorious, for your efforts. What a name. Decimus is not easily convinced, but you have sown the seeds of doubt in his faith. Result, the Siren Goddess's influence will be broken. Your bonds with Decimus the Unwavering and other 3 cities improve. Relations with Decimus the Unwavering plus 200, promising saviour. And you and Decimus the Unwavering will gain a wizard's bond. Good stuff. The Drowned Recruit, why that pop-up came in between this one from the rats and the previous one from the rats and broke the flow of conversation, I will never know. Encounter, a quest, 1 large monster den destroyed, 6 units dealt with. Otto the Discarded, sighs with relief, we have waited so long for a benevolent Godir to help us. Ever since Nimue discarded us, we have been living in fear. Her thralls hunt our people as if we were trophies, and the wildlife torments us everywhere we go. I tried to convince my people we would grow strong enough to fight back, but their fear is deep-rooted. Meanwhile, monsters close in on us. Soon there will be no place left for us to flee to. If you truly aim to free us from her, help my people to no longer live in fear. Destroy the infestation and defeat the hunters who threaten us. Yeah, we can do that. And we've got Stranded Creations, Aftermath. You have met other rulers in this realm, both Nimue's stranded creations. Talk of your arrival spreads across the realm. Exiles of all kinds flock to your throne city, calling you their saviour. They all share the same story. Their people were once favoured by Nimue, but abandoned when she grew disappointed with them. Disenchanted with their goddess, they flock to you for deliverance. The Siren Goddess keeps this realm in a drowning embrace, but resistance slowly spreads. Perhaps others can be convinced to join your cause. So we gain enough experience to rank up and allow the so we can either have We can lose stability but gain 2 population in each city. Or we can gain Imperium. I'm going to take the Imperium because I don't really want to rush the growth of my cities. That could be bad. And this monster camp we need to destroy is over here in our own lands, which is actually reasonable. So we can go ahead and do that. We do have an upgrade for our leader, so we should definitely work on that. We could give him some extra health. We could give him some extra defense. I don't just want to keep stacking him up with loads of extra abilities. As good as they are, you can only really use 1 or maybe 2 per turn, so there's no point having loads. Although giving him Ancient Governor 2 could be useful. Giving him Tail Bash could be useful. Terrifying Gorging. 100% chance to hit 1 tower range. Has a base 90% chance of consuming the target tier 1, 2 or 3 enemy unit. If resisted, deals 30 physical damage instead. When this unit is killed, the last unit that was consumed is brought back. Oh dear. He's flying, so there's no point giving him sprint. And he's not really a spellcaster. I think we just give him some extra health. I think that's enough. I don't think we need to get super complicated with him. So yeah, let's start moving him in this direction. We'll check that out later. I don't think we're going to be able to deal with it now anyway, so I'm not concerned about rushing towards it. So negotiations have succeeded with you. We do have a spare Whispering Stone, so let's... Oh no, you already got the Whispering Stone. This is Flotsam. Now, but we did find another free city, I think. We also need to clear this out, which we'll get there at some point. Borders were open to us. Yeah, so Otto's another... He's the other civilization. He's not actually a... Is he actually in my city? That's kind of weird. Oh no, because their throne city's not discovered yet. Okay. They're probably over here somewhere in this corner of the map. We'll do that Wayfinder enchantment. So that will give faster movement to our scout. Again, it's not really required, but it'll come in handy. We can now get a new Empire development skill. We've got a few options here now. Extra sensing range, which I don't think is needed right now. Instantly gain 1,000 mana. I've got plenty of mana, so I'm not bothered about popping that one. Whenever a new research skill is researched, the knowledge cost of another random skill is reduced by 25%. That's a really strong one and good to get early on, so let us do that. I don't think there's anything here that we need to get. We can get another Whispering Stone, but we don't need one. We've already got a spare... no, we've actually already unlocked that one because we've got the spare stone. So we'll save that for now. Outpost has now been founded. So we can actually turn that into a city. So, yeah, let's just go and start working on that and make it into a city. There's no reason to hang around. You can annex another province now. So you are currently plus 10. So we've got a couple of mines, quarry, a few farms, forester. There's nothing really special here. There's no sort of special tiles. We could get some fisheries. We could get another quarry for production. There's plenty of farms here. You're going to be close to it. I don't want to go too far this way because this city's going to be able to grab some of these tiles. And these cities are going to be overlapping soon. Let's grab this one. Let's get the forester here, and then we can work our way over to this thing. So we've got a couple of units that still need orders, including our scout. So let's go looking around with the scout and see what we find. And I think this is the sort of bottom edge of this island, and then we'll see. It looks like they've actually started building cities on another island. And then we've got another spell shield over here, which I would like to join up with my main army if I can, because I'd like to be able to swap out the pikes with spell shields. How many cities have these guys got? 1, 2, 3, 4. at least. Somebody else's borders are down here, so I'm guessing that's this guy because it's got a green border, so he's down here. So I wonder how many cities the AI is allowed to have, and why is the default 4 Starbred Salamanders? So the base is always 3, but I get an extra 1 because of a racial trait. I mean, that could be same for these guys as well. And there is obviously a there's a thing you can get in here somewhere that allows you, yeah, this one, expanded governance, increase the city cap by +1. And this is a repeatable one as well, so you can keep spending. It goes up in cost every time you do it, but you can keep doing it to increase your city governance cap. Okay, well, let us end the turn there. There's not an awful lot else that we can do on this turn. We've still got some quests that we need to do. This unit's actually roaming around. That's good for us, actually. He's moved closer. That'll make it easier for us to take him out. But we'll do that on the next video because we have been going for over 25 minutes. So that is our plan for the next one. And obviously, we'll deal with all these pop-ups on the side. So thanks very much for watching. I hope you are still enjoying this series of Age of Wonders 4. I will see you on the next video. And until then, goodbye for now.